Martha, thanks for having me.
We have talked many times over the years about foreign policy issues, which is your specialty and your area of expertise. But all of this came about for a number of reasons, and it happened sort of simultaneously with President Obama's support for gay marriage. You are openly gay, and you then were on with the Romney folks and decided to leave. Why did you decide to leave, and did they try to stop you?
You know, I was hired to be the national security and foreign policy spokesman, and I think they hired me, and Governor Romney hired me because that's my expertise. As you said, spent 8 years at the UN, and I really care deeply about national security issues, and that's the focus. And it became clear to me that there were many people on the left and the right that really wanted to keep me in a one-dimensional box and have me just talk about being gay or my position on gay marriage. I think it's ludicrous. I'm like most Americans in that I have multiple views, and we don't always agree with the candidate that we support or work for on every single issue. And I don't think that that should be news. So for me, I became a distraction, and a distraction for the issues that I most care about: national security, foreign policy. I really wanted to talk straight to the American people about the president's record. I think it's a dismal record, and I think most people should look at multiple issues when they decide in November who to support for president.
I think you're so right about that. I think, you know, everybody looks at multiple issues and has a lot of facets to their lives, of course, and the things that they care about. Why do you feel so strongly that Mitt Romney is the right person for this job? Some people feel he doesn't have a lot of foreign policy background and experience.
You know, for me, I think the governor has a great worldview. He's unapologetic about America's exceptionalism. And that, to me, is a fundamental view. If you look at what President Obama did when sitting with the Russian president, he leaned forward to the Russian president, and he was caught on camera in a whisper saying, in essence, saying, you know, if you just allow me some space through November where I can talk to the American people one way, I will be different after the election. I'll have a lot more flexibility. That, to me, is a very scary moment when we have the President of the United States being more honest with the Russian president than with the American people. That means to me that this president doesn't view America as exceptional or unique. And I think Mitt Romney has a narrative and a worldview that is much different. But to me, what it's saying is that in times of strain, in times of pressure, he is bowing to political pressure. It's ironic, Martha, that he's making this decision right in the middle of a campaign where he campaigned against wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. And to me, the overarching view is that America is not unique for the president. It's one of many. We should treat everybody the same, including ourselves. And I don't subscribe to that worldview. I think it's a dangerous worldview, and I think most Americans should look at it and say it's the wrong path for us.